ソー3だぜ。
Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here. Hold on, I'm just editing some few things here, like a correct thumbnail. Let me get that set up. I gotta get used to doing this more and more often. But overall, welcome, everybody, to the Halloween stream. And I figured there's no better way for me, a big fan of One Piece, to, well, you know, showcase my love for it and everything. Hold on, let me edit the description. I figured there's no better way for me to showcase my love for One Piece than to play as two of the only characters in this game that pretty much represent Halloween. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, and save. Nice! Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Actually, let me go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. And just make sure everything's nice, good, and comfy and cozy. Got me some sandwiches here with a nice cup of tea. Alright, here's hoping that it actually shows. Dang it, this is not the game that I wanted to showcase. It's not Middle Earth. Ugh! Let me edit it. Then we'll get started. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There you are. It's funny how a game that was released in 2015 it still plays just as well as it did then as it does now. I want to make sure that the thumbnail displays correctly. I was thinking about playing Berserk Band of the Hawk, but I figured this would be better since I love One Piece so much. I've actually read One Piece more than I've read Berserk, so... Why is my thumbnail still coming up like it's Dragon's Dogma? Hold on, I'm gonna edit this real quick. I don't know why it still says a Dragon's Dogma photo. I'll correct it real quick. Alright, let's see if I can get you corrected. My computer's moving kind of slow since I have a whole bunch of other tabs up right now. Ah, there we go, it's fixed. Now I can continue like normal. Alright, let's get to it. Now I feel it's only fair. Since I've beaten Nightmare Log, I can now play as anybody that I want to. So it's only fair that in the spirit of Halloween, I play as both as Brooke and as Gecko Mordia. And maybe Perona. I have to level her up as well. There's nobody else that really fits the Halloween theme, aside from those 3 people. So, let's mess with the Soul King! New World and Normal. Hey, his hair has jiggle physics. I never thought I would see that. Either that or I never really paid attention to it. Let's stick with this New World. And let's see if we can find something Nightmare related. There should be a stage where I can play in Gecko Mordia's level. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Ah, can't remember. I literally can't find it. I figured it would be on this map for me to see, but apparently it isn't. I guess I can't find it. I was absolutely sure there was a stage where I could play in Gecko Mordia's level, but if we can't find it, oh well. Let's just settle for taking down all the people on the map as Brooke. And I have a like already. I have no idea where that like came from, but thank you anyway. Now I need to find a good build for Brooke so he can actually stand up to the people who are in this stage. So I'm going up against Zoro, but I got Marco and Garp on my side. Not a bad combo. So for his skill set, I have Hero Strength, Musician's Wisdom, Soul Requiem, Blood Factor, Grit, and Coercion. Okay, so this is the build I use. Make it so that they go to sleep easier, and I can stay in my on guard status a lot longer. And plus, it makes it harder for me to get knocked out of it if I have Grit, and I can knock back people easier if I have Coercion on. Works out. Let's go! Yo!
ついに迎えた一大決戦。お役に立ちます。精一杯。そう簡単には勝たせねえよ。はい、失礼します。オーバードスイートは。いきます。そう。いきます。頼みます。そう。やばしい。ソウルソリッド。そう。
Now I gotta defeat Zoro and company. I wonder how long it took them to animate Brook's legs like this. Having Marco on my team is a bit OP because of just how far his reach is. Hold still, Zoro. Every time I try to get him, he keeps dodging it. You won't get away from me this time, Roronoa. Haha! Alright, I gotta get to Marco because he doesn't reappear where I am. Come on, let me do it! Ooh, Phoenix Slice. I like that name.
一騎当選の大骸骨じゃなくて大海賊ですよ。
I gotta get that level up. Come on, Marco, do some work. No! No, Brook isn't a Logia, which means he takes damage in that mode. No! Well, so much for that. Well, Brook is not strong enough quite yet, so we need to do something in order to make him strong. I know! Heroes of the Colosseum! Perfect way to get cash and to level up. I'm probably going to use this same mission for Gecko Moria when I get to him. And possibly Perona too. And if you hear me munching, I'm munching on some cold cut sandwiches. I'm hungry. It's been a long day at work, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my night playing One Piece.
俺は使えるやつをファミリーに加えたい。さあ、力を示せ。やってやるぜ。用意はいいか。そう。手合わせ。ほら。ほら。失礼します。
Such a good cloud clearing move. Makes you wonder just how strong Brook would actually be if he took his fighting seriously, like Zoro does. Like he's gone. Yep, I think it's a good place to level my boy. My turn! Right, even in this mode, I'm still getting heavily damaged. I'm not a Logia type. But neither are they. Ooh, even better name, Death Slice.
ラブーンに会うまで私は止まれません。心も体も軽く参りましょう。どれだけ暴れりゃ気がするんだ。俺にも獲物を残しとけよ。
何か嫌なことでもあったんだし。
ほら、そう。はい、お気をつけて。かすり。
I know there could have been better ways for me to take these guys down, and even better levels for me to actually, you know, level. But this is more entertaining. Woohoo!
私はなぜ目がないのに見えるかって？答えはちょっと肌寒いですね。私はなぜ目がないのに見えるかって？答えは秘密です。失礼します。オーバーロック頼みます。任せろ。よっ。すみません。すみません。
Just in case I need to have that way open. Oh, these dudes. I need to level up right now. Once more with feeling. Oh, come on! I need that level up. Nothing at all? Yes, there it is! That level up clutch. This is why I don't like fighting with Lapalm, because they can easily stun lock me with that. Do it, Brook! Do it, boy! You better do it! And I love that you can change that attack mid-direction. Uh-oh, someone's trying to steal from Doflamingo. Let's go ahead and get the other one, shall we? Hopefully Bellamy can last. Survive, Bellamy! Survive! Which means I gotta take this guy out quickly.
見どころはあるみたいだな。
Gotta take care of this guard. Thank you! Don't die, Bellamy, don't die! Bellamy!
あんたのおかげで助かったぞ。
We're getting jumped!
絵描きスプリングエスキリ
Oh! We got one of them! He's not happy about it.
じゃなくて大海賊ですよ。
圧倒的な力ね。ただものじゃないと思って
ソウルソリッドそう手合わせはいお気をつけてかすみ武器切りよっよっキントールジアスファンタジアよっスワローよっいますよ45度
Aha!
そう手合わせ頼みますといますよ40すみませんいますよ45度ソウル
Woo! When you get that hero strength up to like thousands of kills, that's when you start your capabilities start to get a little bit OP.
手強い野郎だ。姉の力をなめんじゃねえ。任せろ。いますよ。
Let's go see what Doflamingo wants.
素敵。
Thank you, Moneto.
私はなぜ目がないのに見えるかって答えは
すぐに勝負を決めてやるぜ。
Don't even think about it, big guy.
かすり
武器切り。ほっ。います。オーバードクールフロア。
失礼します。ラブーンに会うまで私は止まれません。心も体も軽く参りましょう。オーバードクールフロア。
俺の全力味わえてえやつはいねえか。オーバードクールフロア。 援護が必要だ。言ってくれるな。
Haha, level up. Get him, Bellamy!
頼みます。頼みます。失礼します。オーバードクル頼みます。
Like, now I've become super powerful. Now I'm just blowing these guys
私は
away.
止まれません。心も体も軽く参りましょう。
おいおい、とんでもねえ強さだな。俺がビビっちまってるだと。
Oh snap! Jesus Burgess!
全力で相手しよう。俺に勝てると思ってんじゃねえだろうな。
オーバードクル失礼します。オーバードクルすみません。いきますよ。45度。よっ。いきますよ。いきますよ。パーティーミュージック。いきますよ。45度。
Leave that auto elbow alone. Alright, that's one of the Yonkro's commanders out of the way. Oh, I don't think I hit him. Oh, never mind. I got him. Haha! No super for you.
剣が折れるかと思いましたよ。バラーダの顔覚えたわよ。オーバードクルただの腰抜けだったな。絵描きスプリングデス。その強さ。 手やませいが震えますね。ほらよっ。はい、失礼します。オーバードクーよっ。ちょっと通りますよ。ソウルソリッド。いきますよ。
Great, Perona and Zoro are here.
相手になるぜ。その覚悟があんならな。
生まれたことを後悔させてやる。
I need that level up.
ファンタジア。ヒントディアスファンタジア。ラブーンに会うまで私は止まれません。心も体も軽く参りましょう。カスリー どれだけ暴れりゃ気がするんだ。俺にも獲物残しとけよ。
No!
骨折り損でした。
I was almost there. I was so close. I keep the levels, but still. Maybe if I put something towards the strength. I might need to level up Brook a little bit more.
ここなら未知の冒険に挑戦できる。
How about we try everyone's favorite nose-picking shadow user, Gecko Moria!
貴様の影をよこせ。貴様の影をよこせ。
Let's see what setup I have for him. Alright, Hero Strength, Hero's Body, Ruler of Shadows, Relying on Others, Grit, and his 3-square combo. Okay. Pretty much the majority of these builds are the ones that I've kept on them because they're that
俺は
useful.
使えるやつをファミリーに加えたい。ああ、力を示せ。やってやるぜ。用意はいいか。
俺に勝ってみろ。こいゾンビ兵ども。
Alright, let's see how he does. Since he... Good way to keep oneself safe. Come on, give me your shadows! It's been so long since I played as Gecko Moria that I've forgotten which moves are good to give him shadows. Alright, I need to look at his controls again. Because I can't remember which ones give him shadows. Okay, attack enemies in front with scissors to take their shadows. Okay, Doppelman. Take shadows by swapping with Doppelman with blue grabs. Enemies, okay. Shadow Revolution. Black Box. Alrighty. So that gate's open. Look how his legs are. They don't even move normally. Wait till the sign leaves. That is not normal legs. I wonder where Gecko Moria's been all this time. know what? Gecko Moria might not be as bad as people say he is. As far as this game is concerned.
くそ、手強い野郎だ。見どころはあるんだな。
Give me your Shadow Gate Guard. And look at this. Bellamy isn't crying for help this time. Haha! Gecko Moria's holding his own, people. Need some more shadows. Yo, Gecko Moria is handling this a lot better than Brook did. Because Brook was struggling when I brought him in. But it turns out Gecko Moria, who everyone says was, well, not everyone, but most have said that he has a trash moveset. He's surviving a lot better than Brook. Like, I haven't seen my health go into yellow since I started. Where Brook has been in that same spot multiple times. So I would say that Gecko Moria is surviving a lot better. Actually, I need shadows. I'm sorry for the brief pause there. I was drinking some of my tea. Yay, shadows! But his legs, they don't work! Can you imagine that face coming after you in the dark? And all you hear is a Hey Bellamy, no one told you to go running. And that reminds me, I never tried out a special mode yet. Alright. I think me having a full bar makes it so that I have a whole bunch of zombies that help me out in the middle of a fight. Like, look, all these blue guys are my own zombies who come up out of the ground. Alright, so Gecko has pretty much reached the point where he can one-shot the grunts. Not at the point yet where I can one-shot the captains, though. And to whoever's watching me, aside from my own viewers, welcome! Hope you're enjoying yourself here.
援護が必要だ。言ってくれるな。
Oh! Man, Gecko was doing a lot better than Brook did. Have some of my zombies come out. And their health regenerates. They had low health at first, but now it's... If you build these characters right, even characters that are regarded as low par can do a good job. Death Asgard. Which reminds me, going to go see Thor Ragnarok this week, so expect my reaction and review to it. Okay, Virgo must be here. Full health again. I'm leveling up so much. Oh, you thought you could get me, huh? You flatten yourself in hockey is not going to help you there, Virgo. Virgo, you don't stand a chance, man. Zombie time! The awesome power of the Kage no Mi! Oh, I still got Jesus Bridges over there. I'm not concerned with the villagers outside. Bellamy! Where are you? Bellamy! Where's Bellamy? Great, I got Perona, Jesus Burgess, and Zoro all in the same place. Facing the wrong direction! Oh wait, I got a little bit of Piranha. Okay, that works. That works. Get him in full view. Alright, Perona's out. All I got is Jesus Burgess. Get him. All right, now all I got is Zoro.
ここにいることはね。
頼むぜペローナ。その弱さで俺を海賊王にさせられるのか。
Gotta get my shadows back up. Oh, in one fell swoop. I could never get his Doppelman abilities to go without getting hit by somebody. Like, when there's multiple people, I can never get this Doppelman to go because... Oh, there we go. Finally got it to go. But it's when I keep getting hit so much, it's when it becomes a bit more of a detrimental situation. Stop throwing me! Hey, my health actually went into yellow. Really, Sanji? Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro. I think I might. Yeah, I took him out. I took out Zoro, so we're fine now. But speaking of Gecko Moria, you gotta wonder if he's even become stronger since he disappeared into the new world. Because last we saw him, he was almost about to get killed by the pacifistas in Doflamingo during the Marineford War. So you gotta wonder if he's awakened his shadow fruit, or if he's just the same self-centered, pawn-sacrificing scumbag he's been all this time. And I gotta get my shadows back up. So I can't put someone in a black box if they're in their special mode. So... $10,000 kills. I remember when 10,000 was the number you could only get in a DLC mission where you had to defeat a whole bunch of different enemies. And this was in the first One Piece Power Warriors. I remember thinking that getting 10,000 was the highest achievement you could get as far as kills were concerned. And now in this game you can get them easily. Oh, I think I can get Luffy. Never mind. Yay, I got him. But now Kuma's here. Last time I checked, Gecko Moria didn't want his help. Ow. Dang it. Overshot it. I wonder, can I get him? No! Oh! I got Kuma! I got Kuma! Oh! Yo! That was the longest I was able to ever get a Doppelman from somebody. Okay, let me see if I can do it again. I can't believe I managed to get Kuma. Keep all these people off of me. Come on, go to Kuma, go to Kuma, go to Kuma. Dang it! Ah.
だから言わんこぶっちゃなセブル。俺を退ける。
Uh-oh, my health is getting low again.
こいつならいいゾンビができそうだ。
Now all the doors have opened up. Will things get interesting? Guess I gotta get my reward from Doflamingo, so... It's a shame you can't use money for something else even after you buy in and everything. I would have loved to be able to prestige a character and level them up even more so you can make them even more powerful. That would have been cool. Oh yeah, now I got Virgo and Monet. And Dofi as well. Ooh, and I got Jesus Burgess. Oh, we gotta stop him from meeting up with Luffy. Go, Gecko! Don't have time for this, Ivankov. I need to keep Sabo from catching up to Luffy! Don't worry, I'll take you all out. Dang it, Gecko, why are you so slow? Sabo! Yeah, Sabo might be a problem. Let's go, Virgo! And Bellamy. No! They're gonna take out my boy Bellamy!
我慢ならねえ。ここを俺のリングにしてやる。かかってきやがれ。
I need a level up. I need that level up clutch. I really need it right now. Bellamy's gonna die fighting Robin.
ここは守りきってやる。
No, you don't. Stay away from Mugiwara. Come on, I need that level up. No! I can't die. I've done so much and he survived so long. This cannot be how it ends. I'm so close. I need that level up. It's not even funny. Come on, I'm so close. I can't take another hit like that. Why aren't I leveling up? Ooh! Come on! Take him out! No! Jesus Purchase is out! Okay, so Bellamy's managed to defeat Robin. So that's good. But I need to rescue him! No! Monet is out! Where's that level up? Come on, I need it. Give me that level up. Please tell me I got it. Yes! Level up! I am so happy right now. That level up is what I needed. Yeah, I gotta watch myself. Oh, look at Dopey coming in with his puppeteer strings, with his parasite strings. Yo, Mori is holding up. Getting Von Carve in full view. Ooh, I could possibly get Robin too.
叩き潰してやる。安心しろ、皆殺しだ。オーバー。
I got somebody. Yeah, Von calls out. Robin's out too. Zoro's over here, trying to wreck up the rest of my teammates. Who else I get? Okay, Lapon's gone. Alright, Zoro's gone. I need to get rid of Perona because she's the one calling all of her ghosts to pop up everywhere and make everybody all sad.
俺が欲しけりゃ俺を倒してみろ。この縄張りは取らせ。
Dofi's got his string clones around here, I think. Come on, Gekko Moria!
敵のファミリーに入りてえ。
Alright, Sanji's gone. We only got 2 more. And somebody's about to lose. Somebody's about to get knocked out. Who is that? Is that Dofi? Is that Doflamingo? Dofi's out! No! Come on! Well, that makes sense though that he would lose to Luffy. That does make sense. Now all I got is Bellamy and Virgo. And Perona's all by herself causing all these ghosts to pop up. I don't know if leaving Bellamy with Luffy is a good idea though. But I gotta get rid of Perona. Dang it, Moria, why can't you be faster? All you got is that puny little penguin slide. No, I'm sad.
海賊王になる日も案外近そうだ。
戦術、力、どれも上出来だ。
この生張りは私のものだ。絶対手出すな。
You sit down. No! Oh, come on! No! She did it to me again! Great, I'm gonna lose Virgo. Alright, Perona's out of the picture, no more ghosts. But now I gotta get to Virgo before Luffy completely knocks him out. Then all that's left is Bellamy. And I'll be back to square one. Move it, Gekko Moria!
やるじゃねえか。俺も遅れてたまるかよ。
何やろ、見てろよ。
Where are you? But I'm guessing Doflamingo is the one who lowered him to such a low amount of health because his health is all the way down here, and I'm pretty sure these grunts didn't do that. I'll take out Luffy with one of his own guys. I didn't have to do a thing. Wow, I did not think that I was gonna get past with Gecko Moria. My clear time could have been better, but what you gonna do? 75 to 77. Not bad at all. That worked out just fine. Yay! Well, I think Gecko did pretty good. Let's see how someone else can do it. I might make this a Halloween level up stream for a lot of my One Piece characters because I haven't done it too much with a good majority of them. Do I have access to Boa Hancock? Yes, I do! Normal. Now Tora. Chosen. Or 3D 2Y. Ooh, we got so many people watching. All three of you. Welcome to the stream, HNIC Lucci. I was gonna play this with only Halloween-themed characters, aka Brook, Gecko Moria, and Perona, but I'm pretty much gonna turn this into a Halloween level-up stream because there's a lot of characters on here that I haven't fully leveled up, so I want to go ahead and see if I can level them up a little bit. And Boa Hancock is one that I really haven't worked on, because she's actually pretty strong if you give her the right skills. Ace I haven't even worked on. Law I haven't even worked on. Some of these that are shaded out, I have to unlock them. I have to unlock Buggy in order to place him, and Mihawk as well. Crocodile. Crocodile is great for survival because one of his skills is he can literally grab a guy and suck the life out of him and replenish his own health because, you know, he's a sand human. But Gecko Moria I leveled up a little bit. Blackbeard is already maxed out because he's OP, especially with his skills. Doflamingo, I haven't even leveled up Doflamingo all the way, even after watching the entire Dressrosa arc where I wanted to do nothing but play as Doflamingo. I'm surprised I haven't even gotten that far with him. And as you can see, a lot of the Straw Hats haven't really been touched except for Brook, because I played as him first and I lost. And then I played as Gecko Moria and I won, which I found strange because Gecko Moria was a lower level than Brook was. But we got Eneru, Kuma, and Lucci. Lucci is good. I love playing as Ralph Lucci. Ivankov! I really haven't played Ivankov in a while. Haven't played Sabo has got to be my lowest ranked person. I don't know why I haven't played as him in a while. Garb needs to be leveled. Smoker needs to be leveled. Tashigi, a lot of these people in this list, save for the Admirals, I haven't really messed around with Garp a little bit. He's strong in his own right if you put the right skills on him. Smoker is good. I haven't really played a lot with Smoker. And I haven't played too much with Jinbei either. You know what? I'm gonna go with Hancock. And we're gonna stick with her normal costume, but we're about to level up the Queen of the Kujas, the user of the level up fruit, Let's see how she do in the Coliseum.
そうよ。わらわが美しいから。
And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing. I might play until, I don't know, maybe about 10 o'clock p.m. It's about 8:41 right now. But I'm gonna see how many characters I can get leveled up in the amount of time, all the way up until about 10. We're just gonna make this a casino battle royale for a whole bunch of these characters. And if there's certain characters that you want me to play as, I'm cool with taking requests. So ask whatever you like. And that includes One Piece questions as well, as far as the anime as a whole. If you watch the anime or read the manga, let me know what you think of it so far. I need to catch up on the anime because I missed the last, I want to say 2-3 episodes. But the manga I'm pretty much caught up on. So this is the skill set I have for Hancock, which pretty much works perfectly for her, as she has Conqueror's Haki and the ability to use Armament Haki. So I'm making it so that she can harm all Logia users in this stage without having to be in her special mode. So this works out perfectly for her. And all the rest of the skills are to make it so that when she gets more kills, she becomes even more powerful and OP. No, this is a walk you gotta view from the front.
やってやるぜ。用意はいいか。
This is the power of the Queen of the Kujas! No one has a walk as boss as her in this game. Yeah, there are so many things happening in the manga that are surprising me with each chapter. Like, the most recent chapter with Katakuri, for those who haven't seen, I did not expect that. Which just means that Oda is good at trolling all of us. Because you would never think that someone of his caliber would be capable of being in the state he is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would say that a lot of people want Luffy to win simply because of plot armor, but he cannot become the Pirate King simply because the plot armor, simply because the plot demands that he ends up being the king of the pirates in the end of the story. He has to become king of the pirates due to his skill and all the adversity that he goes through. So the fact that some people will say that Luffy needs to win without any logic behind why he needs to win or how he needs to win sort of defeats the purpose. Because I wouldn't want Luffy to have won due to a last minute thing that happened to him during his fight with Doflamingo. No, he had to learn how to become powerful in order for him to combat everyone in the new world, because pretty much everyone he tried to face when he was separated was stronger than him. And he saw that he and his crew were not strong enough. Hold on, let me knock them out. He saw that they weren't strong enough at the time, so he himself had to become stronger in order to defeat anybody that came his way, because he can't call himself, he himself said that he couldn't call himself the Pirate King if he kept running away from him. So during his training with Rayleigh, he pretty much learned how to be in and everything on the island. And I honestly believe that most of the things that were on that island are stronger than the people that we have seen in the entire story. Like, there had to be someone, there had to be an animal on the island that they were training on, that Luffy and Rayleigh were training on, had to be more powerful than Doflamingo in order for Luffy to have come up with Gear 4 and beat Doflamingo. So I honestly believe that there was an animal on that island that was stronger than Doflamingo. Because otherwise, if it wasn't, then he probably wouldn't have beaten Doflamingo. But that's just my thought. But yeah, the story has to make sense in order for it to progress in the right direction. It can't just have random things happen in the story that don't make sense, which is why I'm glad that the story for One Piece so far has not progressed in that direction. Now, some people may say that they don't like the pacing of some of the arcs, but you cannot deny that the story is remaining consistent. Conqueror's Haki! It is an interesting thought. The thing is, there has to be a lot more variations of Gear 4 than Luffy is letting on in what we're seeing. Because I highly doubt Tank Man was just a spur of the moment in order to take on Cracker. So it makes me wonder just what type of variations of Gear 4 is there. Because Gear 4, I want to say Bound Man or Bounce Man, whichever enunciation for that you want to use. I feel like that is its base form. And then the Tank Man has to be another variation to it. So I'm wondering, in the end of this arc, will we see another type of Gear 4 variation? Like, will it happen between Katakuri, or will it happen against Big Mom? That's the big question. Because it would be interesting if there's different ways for Luffy to use Gear 4. Like, Bound Man is pure muscle. Tank Man is pure defense. Is there one for pure speed, and is there one for pure... Because there has to be different types. One for defense, one for attack, one for speed, and one for something else. There has to be more than just Tank Man and Bounce Man. That's just what I'm thinking.
に一つ教えてやろう。恋はいつでもハリケーンなのじゃ。
I need that level up. I want to know what the other people who disappeared after the Marineford War, I want to know what they're doing. Because I know we're at Whole Cake Island right now, and then we're going to progress into the Wano Country arc. But I would like to know what happened to everyone else that was there on that island. What happened to Ivankov? What happened to Kuma? What happened to... We already know what happened to Bucky. He started his own delivery service. But I want to know what happened to everyone else. We already know what happened to Mihawk. He was training Zoro all this time. We already know what Boa has been doing. She's just been chilling on her island up until the New World, and then she helped Luffy get towards the Sabole archipelago. We don't know what happened to... Well, we know what happened to Teach, because that's pretty much the reason the whole Marineford War started. So we already know what happened to him. I would like to see where he's been all this time. I would like to see a time skip Blackbeard and just see what he's been up to all this time. That's just some things that are on my mind. Like, we haven't seen so many of these powerful people in a long while. I just want to know what's going on with them. Especially Blackbeard. Blackbeard has been a bit of an enigma since the time skip started. And we already know that his appearance has changed due to the look of his Denden Mushi when he was talking to Burgess in the Colosseum. Yeah, that's a good, interesting thing to bring up as well. What happened to the rest of the revolutionaries at Baltigo? Because we know that the entire headquarters of Baltigo has been decimated by the Marines. Well, not by the Marines, but by the Blackbeard Pirates, I believe. Because Burgess was there, and he was like almost half dead, just trying to call in reinforcements. But we know that all... What we don't know is what happened to all the revolutionaries. We don't know if they survived or if anybody died, but I highly doubt that something of that caliber would take down Dragon, Koala, and all the high-ranking officials of the Revolutionary Army. Specifically, the people in the Revolutionary Army that have names. I'm absolutely sure that none of them have been killed in any way, because we've seen too much of them and they've done too much in the story for them to be killed off so easily. So I'm pretty sure they just relocated to another base, because I'm absolutely sure that Baltigo is not the only revolutionary base that they have. That's just their main one that they prefer to use. And I need to level up. There we go! Ask and you shall receive!
お前たちに一つ教えてやろう。恋はいつでもハリケーンなのじゃ。スレイブアロー。あなたが味方にいてくれてよかった。
That makes sense. Because with the so-called main headquarters of the Revolutionary Army gone, they can relocate to some place that the world does not know about, and they can continue on unabated. Because the world already knows what Baltigo is and what it represents as the place of the revolutionaries. With them finding it, destroying it, to the world's knowledge, and definitely the world government's knowledge, Baltigo is the only place that the revolution has been at. So with that being destroyed, for all we know, the world government could think that, well, the Revolutionary Army is finished with their main base being decimated after this. So it could have worked in both Sabo and Dragon's favor, because now with the world thinking that the army's been destroyed and that there's nothing left of the base, they put in the minds of the world that, hey, maybe the Revolutionary Army is dead and finished all because of the attack on their main base, which plays in their ability to, you know, do everything that they gotta do without being interfered with outside sources. Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. Just like Doflamingo was able to pull strings to make the world think that that he resigned from his warlord status, the Revolutionary Army could, in their own way, play on the world's mind and make it think that their entire army is decimated, so they can continue on without being interrupted by the world government. That's just what I'm thinking. Yo, if Frankie meets Dr. Vegapunk, it's gonna be like a meeting of the minds. Because Frankie has been able to replicate even Vegapunk's own... Hey, I got a message. Frankie has been able to replicate Vegapunk's own inventions, which have been said to be hundreds of years ahead of anybody. This just speaks on Frankie's smarts. Frankie is a shipwright. He builds ships. Yet he was somehow able to make himself into a cyborg. Not no one was able to turn him into a cyborg. He made himself a cyborg. Gave him cybernetic limbs, gave himself cybernetic eyes, and not only that, but able to replicate the world's smartest man's own inventions on his own without the help of anybody else. Frankie, despite his tendency to be a little bit weird, he has got to be one of the smartest people for him to replicate the world's smartest man's own inventions and put it into himself. Even enough to replicate the pacifista's laser beams and use it for himself. So this just speaks on Frankie's, and this dude specializes in shipbuilding. Yet he was able to make himself into a super powerful cybernetic cyborg on his own. So that just amazes me that a guy who specializes in ships is able to do all of that. But he builds inventions, but I agree. What's your opinion on the year of the Sanji? I gotta say, this has been an interesting year for Sanji. We find out that he's a Vinsmoke, which is essentially a family of assassins, and I'm just doing a recap here. He's a Vinsmoke, which is a family of assassins. He's been forced to marry a daughter of one of the most dangerous Yonko in the world, Big Mom, aka Charlotte Linlin. She's been forced to relive events of his childhood, which I gotta say has to be one of the saddest backstories that I have ever seen in One Piece. I thought the death of Ace was sad, but I gotta say that Sanji's childhood, with his sadistic siblings, with his father thinking that he's a failure because he's not superhuman, with his mother still treating him with such respect and love, even up until her death, and with his father saying, his father literally put on a funeral, and I'm speaking and I'm not even paying attention to getting decimated here. His father even held a funeral for him so that the world would think that his own son died because he doesn't want to be ever associated with Sanji, because Sanji doesn't live up to his expectations as a superhuman. Like, he's by all accounts a failure in his father's eyes. Yeah, that's the funny thing. We haven't seen Sanji do too much for it to be the year of Sanji. I want to say it's the year of Sanji because we find out his past. This is the year that we find out who Sanji is. I wouldn't say it's the year of Sanji by him doing so much in the arc. I would say it's the year of Sanji because we find out what makes Sanji Sanji and why he is the way he is. So I would say this is the year of Sanji for as far as his backstory is concerned. I will admit this though, that dude's got an impressive nose because he pretty much knows how to remake the entire cake that Big Mom was hoping to eat purely by smelling what ingredients were inside of it. So that just speaks along his skills as a chef. But that's what I think the year of Sanji is. We find out who Sanji is. And where he came from. I would not be surprised if we find out where the rest of the Straw Hats actually came from. Like, who is Nami's mom? Who is Zoro's mom? Who was Brook before he died? Like, more than just his backstory of being a pirate captain. Like, who was Brook before he became a pirate? Who was he when he was like one of the special guards of whatever country he was in? Oh no you don't, you're not gonna get me. I need to level up again. Alright, you're getting knocked out. Conqueror's Haki! Alright, Luffy and Sanji are here. But my abilities are not going to work on Luffy because he's immune to the charm of Hancock. What should be a filler arc? Finding out where the Straw Hats came from, like their mothers and fathers, like their literal upbringing before they met all these people, like Nami and her foster sister met Belmare, and Zoro and Kuina. Ah, I have an advantage against Locke. Brook might reveal his past after seeing the Germa fight Sanji for making the cake. Yes, because when Brook first heard about the Germa, he was kind of quiet about it. I gotta watch myself. I can't harm Luffy, but Sanji can't harm me. That's a give and take that I was not expecting. So I can't harm Luffy. I think. No, Bellamy! Where are you, Bellamy? Oh! I need to level up. Like, my abilities don't work on Luffy. Like, none of my attacks work on Luffy, I don't think. Well, my attacks work on Luffy, but not by a big margin. Oh, level up clutch! I need that, thank you! Oh wait, my abilities do work on Luffy. It's just that he can't get turned to stone. I'm right in the middle of you two. Perfect. Also, my attacks do work. I keep thinking of Sanji because Sanji can't hit women, and only his specials can harm them. Yeah, Sanji still owes Ichiji for harming Cosette. Like, he did not hold back. So yeah, there's... Sanji shows us a new move. I'm trying to remember, did he show us a new move already, or he's going to show us a new move? Because it'd be cool if he showed something brand new. Oh, I got Kuma underfoot! Turn the stone.
お前たちに一つ教えてやろう。恋はいつでも
Kuma's pretty OP in this game. Yeah, I would love for Sanji to show us something new. Maybe like an advanced form of Diable Jamba. Because he's been carrying that same type of special upgraded moveset since the Enies Lobby. So I would love to see him go a step further than Diable Jamba. And all the doors are open. Yeah, Sanji needs to have a little bit more progression as far as his capabilities are concerned. Because we only ever seen just a little bit of what he can do, but pretty much the majority of the threats have been beaten by Luffy and Zoro. Who did Sanji beat? No, Sanji was on the ship during the Dressrosa arc, running away from Big Mom. So Sanji really hasn't had his time to shine against a big boss type person in the manga quite yet. Zoro and Luffy have already had their moments to shine so far. What with Zoro taking down Pika and Luffy taking down Doflamingo. Because, yeah, Sanji needs to have a moment where he can shine. Because a lot of the Straw Hats had moments to shine in the entirety so far of the Whole Cake Island arc. We have Nami pretty much manipulating Zeus so that he can pretty much decimate the small army, small battalion, and Big Mom that were coming after him, even though Big Mom wasn't defeated. But she had that moment. Then we have Brook with his ability to pretty much replicate the entirety of all the rogue poneglyphs that were inside Big Mom's vault and stored inside of his head. So that was his moment to shine. Then we have Pedro with his sacrifice. He had that moment to shine. Plus him taking down Baron Tamago, who then sort of upgraded himself into a giant chicken rooster man. Then we have Luffy, who pretty much... Also, another thing for Brook. Brook has really been shining in the whole Cake Island arc. He broke the picture of Mother Caramel, which was the objective of the plan between Beige and Luffy. He managed to copy down the rogue poneglyph, and he also managed to actually stand his own and stand his ground when he was fighting Big Mom and all the rest of her underlings inside of her own vault, and he was still standing even after all that was going on. Plus he had the epic moment of mouthing off to Big Mom, calling her young lady, saying, "What grown man would ever think it's a good time to die?" Like, there's been so many mouthy moments from different types of characters. Like Jinbei was saying no man who would see himself in the crew of the Pirate King would ever cower in the face of a Yonko. Like, and Jinbei makes himself the first person to be completely immune to Big Mom's powers. Because only if you have no fear of Big Mom can you not be affected by it. And he's the only one so far who has absolutely no fear of her. So when she tried to do her, his leave or life move on him and try to take his soul, it didn't work because he wasn't scared of Big Mom. So it was in that moment that I said, yo, Jinbei just legit, literally giving himself a free pass to be a Straw Hat member. Well, Burgess is gone. Yeah, I would love to find out Brook's past, because I said this during the beginning of my stream, but there weren't that many people here to conversate about it. I would love to see just how far his swordsmanship goes, because if he didn't act as immature as he does now, he might be on par with Zoro, or at least like a second person underneath Zoro who can match him, even though Zoro had Mihawk as his own personal teacher. Because Brook is capable in his own right. No, Bellamy! Oh wait, Sabo managed to reach Luffy, didn't he? Ah well, knocking everybody out. Oh great, Robin's here. No, Dofi! Alright, this has to stop. Yeah, having the world's greatest swordsman train you how to use a sword is pretty much the most overpowered thing you can gain in One Piece, aside from Teach's ability to have 2 devil fruits. And the thing is, we haven't even seen the full extent of what Zoro can do. We don't even know what happened to that dude's eye. Is there a hawk eye underneath? When you reach the level of Mihawk, do you get hawk eyes? Is that the reason why he hasn't opened it? Or did he just lose it? So many mysteries about the man that we call Zoro. Alright. Here's one person that I want to see from the world government side though. I want to see Ryoku Giyu, Green Bull. Because we've seen Fujitora, but we haven't seen his counterpart who joined up alongside him during the Marine draft. Because Doflamingo both said that that Fujitora and the guy that trained alongside him, Doflamingo, I'm sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and beat this. I'm trying to really hit Doflamingo. I'm trying to hit Luffy. I can't concentrate. Okay. But Doflamingo said that Ryoku Giyu and Fujitora were monsters when they joined the Marines. So I would love to see who is on par with Fujitora, because Fujitora is OP. Like, being able to use the ability, because we all know that he has a double fruit. A lot of people like to say that his fruit is actually his sword, like the power of him to manipulate gravity is coming from his sword. I doubt it. It is him. He just used his sword as a focusing tool, kind of like how Whitebeard uses his Vicento to focus his own Quake power. But Fujitora has a pretty OP fruit, like literally being able to call down meteors from space. And then being able to pretty much extend his ability across an entire country and pick up every last piece of rubble that was in Dressrosa, hold it up like a planetary devastation from Naruto, and then use it to attack all the pirates that were attacking the Straw Hats due to his gratitude for what Straw Hat did. It's kind of OP. Plus, this dude is blind, and he's able to catch a string from Doflamingo, no problem at all. Like, the dude is blind, yet his observation haki is so on point that he's able to catch a string from Doflamingo, which is so thin that you can sometimes you can never see them. That's how powerful they are. And he's able to catch it, and this is just going off of the anime logic. But he's able to catch it absolutely no problem. Kobe is going to be an interesting development too, because this dude is already a captain. Like, he's got his own coat and everything. Alright, Luffy's done. Let me see if I can get Sabo. Hopefully I can get Sabo in the back. Did I get him? Get him, Dofi! Did we get him? No, he's still alive. Woo! I got him. But I gotta watch myself. I don't want to get hit. Ooh, fruit. Yay, fruit. Alright, so we only got 2 more people. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get one-shotted by Luffy. Luffy was leagues above him even after Kobe joined the army, and this was at War of the Best, and this was before he learned what haki even was. And now Luffy's in a state where he's able to pretty much take on commanders of a Yonko army. So I don't think Kobe's nowhere near his level. Still nowhere near his level. Like, he'll pretty much do the same move he did to Bellamy. He beat Bellamy twice in the exact same way. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next time Kobe and Luffy have another fight, he beats Kobe in the exact same way. Just square in the face. Thank you, Bellamy. Come on, Conqueror's Haki! Conqueror's Haki! Conqueror's Haki! Use it! You can't escape me, Robin. Alright, who's left? Is that Ivankov? If that's Ivankov, things are gonna get really awkward. No, it's Sanji! Hello! Easy win! Let's just talk about Brûlé for a second. Brûlé had the audacity to hype up one of the most powerful people in Big Mom's army. Made him the perfect child. Made him seem like he was perfect in every single way.
Oh, this brother of mine. He's perfect since birth. He has never laid down. He's always stood up. He looks down on the ground itself, never let his back to the ground.
Then next thing we know, we're looking at this dude and he's sitting inside of his mochi shrine, just gorging on some donuts. Like he ain't got a care in the world with it. I want to say it, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read the latest chapter yet. But just seeing Katakuri in that state was a bit surprising to me because I never thought that I would actually see it that way. Back to the game. Come on! Conqueror's Haki!
強い者こそ美しい
Thankfully, all the grunts will be knocked out.
お前たちに一つ教えてやろう恋はいつでもハリケーンなのじゃ
妙に張り切りやがって貴様の強さは本物だ
So it just completely took me by surprise when we saw him that way. It was just like, really? This dude, this so-called perfect man, and this is what he does when he's by himself? Yeah, that's the thing. Oda does it so well. He trolls so well, and the thing is, it isn't a troll. It's a troll that you can't even get mad at. It's a troll that, yo, are you kidding me? But at the same time, you can laugh at it because it's so. What's your predictions for the next chapter? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm really hoping that we continue where we left off in the last chapter, with Luffy finally going gear forth against Katakuri after he's seen Katakuri's face, like his mouth and what's underneath his scarf. I really hope we continue with that fight. I would not mind if we see a little bit of what the rest of the crew members are doing, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. I really wanted to just focus on Katakuri and Luffy's fight, because we've been leading up to this for so many times, and then it would cut back to another section of Whole Cake Island or another crew member. I just want the next chapter to at least try and maintain focus on the fight between the strongest commander in the Yonko's army versus the man who will become king of the pirates. Because I want to say that this is going to be his first fight against a commander in a Yonko's army, like the strongest member in a Yonko's army, and he's gonna have to be able to be stronger than them if he ever hopes to actually take on a Yonko himself. So I'm really hoping that this next chapter actually just focuses on Luffy's fight and what he has to do and what he has to overcome, because as we've seen, Katakuri has been pretty spry on his feet when it comes to figuring out how to beat Luffy and whatnot. Katakuri has been, up until that one part where Luffy actually manages to hit him in his chin, which I believe is akin to the Hyuga clan's Byakugan blind spot. Katakuri wasn't able to see that because I believe the area around his mouth is actually his blind spot, and I don't think he ever anticipates anyone ever actually hitting him in his chin. But yeah, beating Luffy, beating commander of a Yonko without anyone else's help, I think that's the development that Luffy's going to need in order to go further, because as we know, he's going to have to take on Kaido. And that's a fight that is, I wouldn't say out of his reach, but he's going to need to muster up all the strength that he can. Sweet, Hancock leveled up some more. But that's just my thoughts for the next chapter. That's my hope for the next chapter. Alright, so we leveled up Hancock a little bit. Let's see if we can level up somebody else this time. I would use Whitebeard, but the game would be rated A for unadulterated violence towards everybody in this game. Because if you play as Whitebeard in this game, you pretty much won to every single stage, because him and Fujitora can clear out entire areas almost instantly. I hit Nightmare, didn't I? Okay, I'm just double checking. I love using Kizaru though. Kizaru is just OP in his own right, especially if I get an enemy in the air. It's just so easy to beat them. Because the build I have for him is making it so they can never go in their special mode, or at least knock them out almost instantly with it. Kuzan I need to work on. Magellan, Kuma, Lucci. All the Straw Hats. Doflamingo. Yeah, Jack is gonna get rescued. He's a fish man, so that's the only reason why he hasn't drowned yet. Because he's just resting at the bottom of the ocean where Zunisha pretty much just wrecked him and the rest of the pirate crews that were coming back to pretty much kill Zunisha. So he's just chilling at the bottom of the ocean right now. If it wasn't for him being a fish man, he'd be dead. And I'm thinking that he's actually more so a fishman hybrid, because we don't see any other sign of him being a fishman other than his sharp teeth. So maybe he has his other appendages hidden, you know, like Dellinger has. Dellinger kept his appendages hidden until he started to face off against Cavendish and Bartolomeo. So maybe Jack has his hidden underneath all of his clothes and everything. Maybe he has them hidden underneath his ridiculously long ponytails. Law's kind of tricky to play as. Dressrosa, New World, and Normal Law. Normal Law is good, but Law is kind of tricky to play as because you would have to get everyone inside of your room in order for you to inflict damage. So he's kind of situational. Ace, I actually have to work on. And what are you doing without your hat on? You know what, I'm gonna do the final stage because that'll let me choose another person after this is done. I have to work on Shanks too. I barely play as Shanks. Alright, let's see what type of build I got for Ace. Mainly one that's steered towards... Yep, I got one steered towards him staying in his Logia state. Alright, so we'll level up a little bit here, then open it up so we can actually have access to all the characters. Because I sort of really need to finish leveling the Admirals. Akainu is the only one that I haven't fully leveled up all the way. I like the improvements that they made to this game. Like his Firefly Fiery Doll move that I just did there. It actively seeks out different enemies now, whereas it would just spread out in front of you. So it's a nice addition. And Logia mode! Ooh, there we go.
お取り込み中失礼。
やめてもらえない？
And his crossfire moves in previous One Piece Fire Warriors games, it didn't shoot out as an actual projectile. It just shot out in front of him. It just shot out in front of him instead of it being shot out in the distance. So it just makes me happy. What's your thoughts on the new Awakening? Do you mean just in general, or a specific person's awakening?
俺の息は全てを焼き尽くす。つまりは輸送の能力ってことだ。
こうなったら見てなさい。
And knockout. Because if you mean for Awakening in general, I find it interesting because we're finding out newer things about hockey just as much. Like, now there are people out there who are capable of being clairvoyant with their observation hockey, armament hockey. I don't know if there's any new things about armament hockey, or even conquerors hockey. There could be another level to that, because observation hockey, which is the ability to sense things around you, like how they all might be the same. Here's my thing. I find it very interesting, but I don't know in the long run how long that concept will stay that way. What I mean by that is, it's all very unique. Being able, buildings in the ground turning into... Yeah, here's the thing. What does that mean for people's abilities when they can't turn into something? Or manipulate their body into something? Does this mean if Buggy had an awakening, does that mean that pieces of the ground and pieces of buildings will just simply fall apart? And that he can manipulate them at will, like he can do with his Chop Chop Circus or whatever, his Chop Chop Festival? Because if that's the way it works, then it's kind of interesting. But it all depends. Like some Devil Fruit abilities, they need it, and some don't. Like, I don't know how Alvida's fruit would work if it had an awakening. I think it's situational. I think awakening for certain fruits are kind of situational and only relevant to the story. Because not every single fruit is deserving of awakening. Like, take Mr. 3's fruit. Him being able to manipulate an entire environment and turn it into wax, that can benefit him, because he can manipulate it that way. Like, literally turn this entire area into wax, and you pretty much do whatever you want with it. When you have someone's fruit that is like Alvida's, which essentially only made her skinny and makes it so that everything slips off of her, how useful will that be if you were to awaken that and then just make everything else slippery? I mean, she's already slippery. She doesn't need to have an entire environment that's slippery as well. Sure, it can make it so that people slip and slide due to her awakening a certain area, but in the long run, can you really call that a combat advantage, or an advantage for her fruit in general? So I just see it as very situational. And don't even get me started on what I think if Logias could actually have an awakening, because Logias are already OP enough. They already can create their own elements. The Admirals are pretty much nigh invincible with their Logia types. Only certain people are able to combat them, and these are people who have learned how to combat Logias as a whole. So just imagine what an awakened Logia type would be like. Just imagine. Actually, a good example would probably be Punk Hazard. I would not be surprised if Aokiji, if Kuzan and Akainu awakened their own Devil Fruits, and that's what caused Punk Hazard to be the two-toned, weather-oriented ship that it is. Not ship. I meant to say, island. I was thinking about boats. I'm sorry. The two-toned island that it is. But yeah, I would not be surprised. Hey, yo, Dragon, happy Halloween to you too, man. I was gonna go in here and just play as Gecko, Moria, Brook, and Perona, but it just turned into a big level up stream, and now I'm just discussing One Piece. But yeah, I honestly believe that Kuzan and Akainu awakened their abilities during their 10-day fight on Punk Hazard. And that's why Punk Hazard has one half that is eternally ice, and the other half that is eternal fire. Like, everything is melting, everything's on fire. I honestly believe that's what happened on that island. So we just literally had a preview of an awakened Logia fruit, like the after effects of it. We need more of Gold Roger's crew to teach Luffy and the others more instead of having another time skip. I would hate if there's another time skip. I don't want there to be another time skip. I want to know what's going on right now, because last time we had a time skip, Oda took 2 years off to pretty much do the time skip. The 2 years that the Straw Hats were on break, so was Oda. That was 2 long years that we didn't have One Piece. Now, mind you, I was not reading One Piece until a little bit into the Punk Hazard arc, so I didn't have to experience waiting on One Piece during that time. Happy one of my bros is on, kind of freaking out right now. You alright, man? Is everything alright? Hope everything worked out with you, man. Don't be getting me concerned all like that, man. Don't worry about you. No! I was literally about to wreck Chopper. No! Ace is down. Now I'm gonna have to pick somebody OP in order to do this quickly. Oh no, what am I to do? I think what made me fail is I didn't put on Ace's hat. That was my problem. But we're gonna pick somebody OP in order to combat this. And who can we get? Kizaru! Moshi moshi! Kizaru's gotta be one of my favorite animals, just to how OP he is, but at the same time, so chill. What? I got Shanks on my team? Yo! We might wreck them a little bit. I'm sorry, ladies. Look at how fast my bar filled up. Ikuyu. Hey, yo, dude, if you need to go be with your girlfriend, you go ahead and take care of that. My stream is not even remotely that important for you right now. You do what you gotta do and be with the ones you care about. Oh, I love those moments where he goes in slow motion like that.
もしもーし。おし。よし。おし。ひよっこ相手じゃつまらないね。
Yo, Shanks with that combo juggler.
あなたたち許せそうにない。やりすぎた。ごめんなさい。
ご苦労だったね。
You can't jump away from this, Robin. You're gonna get it. Hold on, let me go Logia so they can't get me anymore. I gotta be careful playing as him. Alright, man, just stay prayerful. Pretty sure everything will work out. That's what I'm praying for you, man. And I completely forgot that I went in the wrong exit. Sniper light! Yo! Come here, Usafu. But yeah, we do need to see more of Gold Roger's crew teaching more of the Straw Hat crew. Like, I would love for Ben Beckman to talk to Robin and teach her a few things. Because he's one of the smartest people in the world. Like, his level of knowledge is up there with the citizens of O'Hara. And, well, we already know what happened to them because of what they knew. Alright, Usopp's out of the picture. I've become quite careless. Especially with Kizaru. But I think because since he can't level up anymore, I can't rely on level up clutches in order to get through. Hey, where did Chopper go? Are you seriously trying to take on Shanks? Have you lost your mind? You know me, man, I'm always here for you. Chopper's down. Thank you, Laserbeam. Kizaru is a walking meme is literally a walking representation of I'm a fire in Malaysia. Which makes me wonder, am I gonna survive with my health being in red like it is right now? And I got a message from one of you. I don't know who sent the message to me because I didn't look at it because I was doing my stream right now. Oh, Kizaru! Kizaru! I can't level up because he's already maxed, so I gotta really rely on my own skill right now. Once more! Yes! They take more damage when I got them in the air, so when they get stun locked like that... Woohoo!
と喧嘩してるやつは前に出ろ。相手になってやる。
Let's get rid of Frankie. I have no idea where Brook is right now. I'm not even paying attention to the map.
新世界のマガタマ。
散々世間を騒がせてくれたが、それもここでおしまいだね。
縄張りの守備ならお任せください。
So Ben Beckman, I'm still thinking about what good crew members would go for each member of the Straw Hats. Wait, Ben Beckman is part of Shank's crew. Never mind, I completely got that wrong. Can't believe it took me that long to remember.
世界政府の最高戦力
Logia mode!
無双の力見せつけたね。
それちょっと苦しいですよ。
安いといいよ。
お恥ずかしい。
よっと相手じゃつまら
When
な
I
い
beat
ね。
Frankie, did he drop any fruit? He did! That'll get my health back up a little bit. I think I might need to change up my build a little bit more so I can actually put something towards regenerating health rather than... Can I get them all in one fell swoop? Woo! There we go! Now these grunts can't attack me. Try as you might, Kizaru's a light man.
俺はさらに強くなれそうだ。
Oh, I got Zoro! Catch him in the light! Catch him in the light! Okay, now I gotta be careful. Because these grunts can hit me now. I gotta get my special back up so I can go back into my Logia mode. Aha! Goodbye, no Zoro. I'm doing a very dangerous and serious job of keep away.
まずは海賊狩りのゾロ。ゆっくり休むといいよ。
俺は今からこの縄張りを守るナイトだ。
Oh, there we go. There's that clutch. That Logia clutch.
お前らじゃ相手に不足だ。
とやるね。予想外の活躍だよ。
Shanks, if you don't stop. Okay, there we go. I need one of you guys to give me some help. Because they don't have any chests that I can open in order to give me some more help. That's the thing, I gotta survive. Now I gotta take on Luffy, Sabo, and Ace all at once. And my defense booth just ran out. See if I can get enough so I can get my special back up so I can go back into my Logia mode again. It should be enough. I think. No! Gotta keep my distance, because these guys hit hard. Yay! Oh, come on! I need enough to get Shank's special. Yes! Weaker enemies! Logia mode!
前に出ろ。相手になってやる。
His sniper shot is very OP. Oh, we got Ace. We just need Sabo and Luffy. Oh, Luffy's out. Can I get him from this distance? Yo, that sniper shot. Now, can I get some meat? Okay, I got some fruit. That's good enough. That is good enough. I'll take it. I did it on reflex. I thought they were gonna hit me. I can't lose any more health. Oh, back into Logia mode again. And since the grunts can't hurt me, I can just spam this. Oh! They are not getting through that door. No one's getting through the door. Look at all the slow-mo. Look at all the slow-mo. No one's getting through. You shall not pass! Okay, Nami's out. Okay, that's enough. Okay, y'all getting too close now. Y'all getting too close. Yes, get up out of my space. Logia mode. Kizaru with that light work. You are not getting in. Yo, who do we get? Up close and personal. Oh, I missed the window. I missed the window. No, they're inside. Hopefully I can hit Luffy from this distance. Okay, Sanji's out. No! Ooh, I got some fruit. Okay, Frankie's out. Oh, I'm out of the red. I'm finally out of the red. Usopp and Luffy. God Usopp and Straw Hat Luffy. Let's take care of the god first. One simple kick is all it took.
お恥ずかしい。正しい野郎だぜ。
縄張りは俺が守る。
まったく不甲斐ねスーパーオーラが俺の死体は荒野に埋めてくれないか。
普段の死に戻れないよ。
海賊王に俺はなる。
I'm in my Logia mode now. Well, at least I'm ready for it. Hey, Strawhead, no one gave you permission to be in here. Get out!
せいぜい教えつけますって。まずは一人。まずは一人。まずは一人。よし。
Oh, perfect finish, perfect finish, perfect finish.
決戦は終わったね。お疲れさん。おお、すごいね。
That went really well. Even though he's completely maxed out. That was still fun. Now that I've beaten the final island, I now have access to everybody. And Dragon, if you're still watching, or HNIC Lucci, if you're still watching, well, it's time to see what the strongest man in the world can do by himself. We'll skip this. Alright, so we have access to everybody since we beat that final island. It's been a while since I just played as Whitebeard and just wrecked shop. Yeah, it's a shame actually. This game only makes up the ending of Dressrosa because the Dressrosa arc was still ongoing when this game was being made. So they didn't have access to what was going to happen. So we don't have access to gear for Luffy in this game. We only have access to, I want to say, up to when he beat Hody Jones as far as his powers are concerned. Which reminds me, I need to go ahead and start watching my One Piece DVDs that I have yet to open. But let's try out a little Whitebeard and I'll show you just how easy it is to clear out sections with just him. I'm not going to do the last island, I'm going to do the Colosseum, which proved to be a difficult stage for me for some characters, but when it comes to Whitebeard, he's pretty much OP on his own. And I know you're still reading the manga, so I won't spoil. Well, I don't think you're reading the manga, I think you're just watching the anime. But I am not going to spoil anything for you that's happening right now. And you don't need to worry about the chat saying anything because we haven't delved. It hasn't been typed, just the spoilers that have been ongoing about it so far. We've just been having a good old random discussion. But here are my skills for Whitebeard. Quick charging, increasing my Kizuna gauge, coercion power, and increasing the power of my Conqueror's Haki. So let's just show you just how strong
俺は使えるやつを
Whitebeard
フ
can
ァ
go.
ミリーに加えたい。さあ、力を示せ。やってやるぜ。用意はいいか。誰が。まだまだ終わらんぞ。よっ。あなたれども、その息だ。俺の全力、味わえてえやつはいねえか。馬を取らせんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, build the smelting human. He did look a little bit like Kid Rock. There's a lot of characters in One Piece that look like real life people. Like Diamante, like you said, looks like the dude from Aerosmith. I already forgotten his name the last time we talked about it.
俺を誰だと思ってやがる。一騎当選の大海賊白ひげだ。おいおい、とんでもねえ強さだな。俺がビビっちまってるだと。ちょっ
とやめてもらえないかしら。
おっと、命を捨ててついてこい。よっ。そんなに死にてえか。
It's when he gets into special mode that he literally becomes unbeatable. And he just mops up the floor with everybody. Steven Tyler. Yeah, there it is. Diamante looks like Steven Tyler. Django is supposed to be reminiscent of Michael Jackson. For some reason, people think that Enaru looks like Eminem. I don't see it. They mean just by his blonde hair and his eyes, then yeah, it still doesn't count. Guess I waited too long to get that reward. Ah well. Hey, some more fruit to keep me energized. This is the power of the strongest man in the world. And this is his power when he decides to get serious. Of course, if you hold it too long, he'll get a mild heart attack. Literally can clear rooms by himself. Give me that fruit. Ooh, that's a good name. Let's turn this world upside down. See if I can catch up to him. There are some characters that are good at moving around than others. I hope one day they see it upon themselves to make a Bleach game like this. Because I want to play as the head captain! I so would love for them to make a Bleach game in the way of Dynasty Warriors. We get so many anime games that everyone thinks it would be better off as a fighting game, but we've already had enough anime fighting games. I want a game where I can play as a character from an anime, and I just go into a map, and I just start to wreck people. Just period. I just want to do that. I just want to go as a one-man army, as my favorite anime character. And I just want to do that. I would love for Naruto to get it. I would love for Bleach to get it. In Bleach, they can add pretty much everybody that has ever fought in that anime. All the captains, before and after Aizen, and possibly even during the 1000-Year Blood arc, knocking everybody out. I would just love this. I would love to play as all of the captains. I would love to play as all of the Espada. I would love to play as all the people who are capable of fighting. I would love to play as Nell in an adult form, Yoruichi, Kisuke Urahara. And if the Quincy's were a thing, if they allowed for Quincy's to be playable, I would love to play as the Wanderite. I would like to play as them as well. Namely, all the people that fought against captains. I don't know about the Squad Zero though. Haven't seen enough of them fight in order to actually base that off of anything. Then again, they have fought against the top members of the Wanderite, so I may have to read through those volumes since I have them. And as far as Naruto is concerned, same thing. Though I don't know if it'll go from the beginning of Naruto all the way till the end of Naruto, because that's a ton of characters to go through. But then again, most of Naruto is nothing but filler, especially if you're going by anime standards. They got twice as much filler as Bleach. But with Naruto, you can play as all of the Akatsuki, all of the major ninja from each individual village, all the Hokages. That would be pretty awesome. Playing as Madara Uchiha, facing against the entire 4th Great Ninja War, the 4th Ninja Alliance, that would actually be pretty awesome. Those are just my thoughts, though, on what would do well in a Dynasty Warriors type game. Because that'll work really well. Like, they always fight against numerous ninja at one time, and especially during the war. They need to continue the anime so it finally catches the mangas. Do you mean Bleach? Yes. If there's any consolation, they released, if you've ever played Bleach Brave Souls on your phone, they released art that looks like straight up anime art for what the captains, Captain Komamura, Captain Shunsui, Captain Hitsugaya, and Captain Kuchiki, for Byakuya, Toshiro, Shunsui, and Saji. They released like art, like anime style art for what they look like during the 1000-year Blood arc. So hopefully in the future we can actually continue Bleach. So I would like for that to happen. Alright, who smacked me? You're getting tossed. Much better. Go ahead and rescue Bellamy, then go full-on Conqueror's Hockey!
俺を誰だと思ってやがる。一騎当選の大海賊白ひげだ。おっと、
あなたが味方にいてくれてよかったわ。
全力で相手しよう。俺に勝てると思ってんじゃねえだろうな。
よっ、おっと、
Oh, I think that move could have killed me if I was not careful.
そんなに死にてえか。おっと、おっ
No, Whitebeard lost.
しまった。
I wasn't in my try-hard mode. Ah, well, I wouldn't have gained anything in the end anyway. 'Tis unfortunate. I was thinking about other things. I was thinking about playing Berserk after this, but that'll probably be off stream. But oh well. Now let's see who else I have at my disposal.
この先に待つ未知の世界で
Okay, so I have access to everybody but Shanks. Mihawk I have access to. I have access to Teach. Ooh, I have access to Rob Lucci. And Ivankov, Magellan, Caesar, Kuzan, and Sabo. It's nowhere near leveled up enough. I can't decide. Fujitora is too OP. I'm not going to use him because he would literally destroy everybody. Due to just how OP and pretty much hacks his abilities are. Kizaru. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going over the time I said I was going to stop. So, I think I might call it here. Hope you all enjoyed my little Halloween stream. I wanted to keep it Halloween themed only, but it just descended into something else, and I cannot say that I regret it. So, hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in the next game. So, as always, have a fantastic night. I know I will, because I am off tomorrow. And as always, later, peoples.